This time it's Gumabaw on that down the line hit taken by Vargas.
Vargas looked unsure there whether that volleyball was headed out.
That's right.
Once again, thank you for joining us on Studio 23. This is the second round of the women's volleyball tournament of the UAAP. It is the third day of action in the second round. And this is that point in the tournament wherein you cannot afford to go on a losing streak.
Right, and in fact, each and every game will be important to climb up that standings and get into that Final Four. Of course, this year there will be no sweep, as I understand.
Yes.
It will be your regular Final Four situation where one meets, yung first and second will have the twice-to-beat advantage.
And this was confirmed by Mr. Sherwin Malonzo, the tournament director of the UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament. So there will be no sweep just in case LaSalle goes on to remain perfect at the end of the
Looking good and going
round.
to that goal.
But of course, the other teams have other plans. They would want to derail those sweep aspirations as we take a look at this joust won by LaSalle. Let's go now to Coach Nes Pamilar.
Galaw eh, ha? G, dapat hindi mo in-over eh. Kung sinet mo yun, overreaching yun eh. Diba? Frontline ka pa. Oh. Diskarte, mag-isipin yung ginagawa niya sa loob. Oh, ilang beses, dalawang beses, kumuha ng bola, saan mo tinaas. Diba? Huwag natin madaliin. Gawin nyo yung galaw nyo. Kung ano yung pinractice nyo, yun na lang galawin nyo. Kung ano yung ginagawa natin sa isa, yun lang galaw. Huwag tayo sumunod sa kanila.
Well, Volleyball 101 for Giselle C. And tama naman yung sinabi ni Coach Nes. Kasi there was a situation kanina, kung sinet na yun, tatawagan ng overreaching violation yung De La Salle. It's just that she went for it, tried to tip it, natalo lang siya dun sa tip. So, yun, well, she will learn that along the way.
A great dig there by Christine Agno. Very hard-working libero for the Lady Tams. There she is again. And unfortunately for FEU, they could not keep that volleyball alive.
Cha Cruz on that open hit.
Cha Cruz has been playing splendidly the past couple of games.
So right, she has been the girl, the it girl for DLSU. When needed, she will rise up to the occasion. And yun ang gusto ko kay Cha Cruz eh. She would just be there, like Isa Maizas. I will compare her all the time. Pero when needed, she would just step up and get the points or sometimes stop the bleeding. Hindi mo makikita na every time gusto niya nasa kanya yung bola.
She really shows up in the most pressure-packed situations.
Crunch time.
And that was really evident in that fifth set against UST, wherein they had to climb out of a deep hole down 7 points to 1 in that deciding fifth set. And then UST needing only 3 points to close out LaSalle. 12-7 was the score. They could not do it.
That's right. And LaSalle, yun yung, again, the mental toughness that Coach Ramil instilled in the girls really worked for them in that game. Kala mo wala na eh. Everybody thought UST will finally take it home. But LaSalle, just so tough. We're on the edge of beating LaSalle, but siguro kulang pa ng konti. Something that I know in their heads that coming into the second round, pwede pala. Right? At least yung mentally, they know that it's possible to beat LaSalle. But of course, it will really need hard work. Plus, the girls have to step up.
Of course, UST at this point has the same record as FEU, 5 wins and 3 defeats. And of course, above them, the Ateneo de Manila University Lady Eagles. Will this be the year for them to get over the hump, finally?
This is, I think, their strongest lineup so far for the Ateneo Lady Eagles.
Right now, LaSalle starting off strong
Oh, that's
against
going to
this
be out.
young and tough FEU squad. 14-5.
That hit the antenna, as you will see here. Vargas going for an open hit, trying to go down the line. Hit the antenna. Violation on Vargas.
And could the Lady Tams be feeling the absence of Micah Morada early on in this game?
Well, syempre, sayang din yung 15 points that she did during the first meeting. And she would, I think, average almost on that, on mga ganyan, 15, 14 points. And medyo malaki rin yun. Those are good numbers. But then again, ito naman yung time for the others to step up and shine. Like back.
See Winef Eulalio, who sat out last year, then just came back. So this is really a complete rebuilding process now for FEU. This is year number 2 of their rebuilding program.
Galang on that off speed. Ito yung mga bonus ni Coach Ramil. In spite of being rookies, it's Galang and Reyes. They have played.
Giselle C able to keep that ball alive. Esperanza, it's a back set for Michelle. Agno popping it up. Giselle C, it's a back set.
Oh, that's going to be wide.
Wide by Baniel. 20.
Mary Rose Baniel, one of 4 rookies on this FEU squad. Let's go now to this Nespamilar huddle.
Yung pang sineservice compare sa nakakalaro nyo, ano mas malakas sa service team? Ha? Well, oh. Yung pinalo sa inyo na nagpa-practice tayo puro sa ibabaw, di ba ganun ang ginawa sa inyo? So tingnan natin saan nagdadaan. Kung pwesto ka sa dapat kong pwesto, yung pakikinabangan, dapat kang dumipensa, doon ka pumwesto. Ha?
What a great coaching staff for these young FEU Lady Tams.
Like ko nga sinasabi, a lot of FEU players become coaches after they stop playing. Kahit even Coach Ramil De Jesus.
Yeah, the guy on the other side, Ramil De Jesus.
For FEU, do not look any furthermore. Well, speaking of FEU, do you know that FEU has the longest winning streak in 2000 up to 2002? Alam mo kung ilan, Anton?
How many?
42 games. 3 years under Coach Vanji.
Wow.
Grabe, no? 42. 2000 to 2002.
So,
42. Malapit na, halfway.
LaSalle is almost halfway.
Halfway, 42.
They're going for number 20 this afternoon. But of course, FEU being the team that put up that streak, they would want to deny that. 20-9 though is our tally. You know, those 2 games, those 2 5-setters against FEU and UST in the first round, they could accept that as a loss. Even though that they won those games, somehow they felt that it could have missed the bag.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I really think that LaSalle proved again on those 2 5-setters to be a tough team. Not only again by skills, but also mentally. So, yun yung mahirap because they proved to the other teams that in spite of you being, 3 points away, they can still take the game.
It made them a lot more tougher.
A big statement yun. Shows you the character of DLSU.
Giselle C able to keep it alive there for FEU after Chuck Cruz got denied by that Lady Tam double block. Agno again
just
continuing.
All over the place. Oh, that didn't go in.
A little too far back there was Mary Rose Baniel.
You can see yung mga new faces being groomed by Coach Ness and Coach Kid. You see Bagang inside, you see Baniel given the time.
Basas, the second-year player. That was Bagang,
Attack error. Bagang.
also a rookie for FEU.
Service. Gala.
Set point for the Lady Spikers. And
3-point.
the problem from that UST win,
So, go back to that. Ganun nakasama yung errors ng DLSU. Still, they win the game.
they practically gave away one set to UST and still managed to come out on top.